Hi there Poke fans, I am your humble host Joseph Fan and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. And as you saw over there, we are now entering day 4. Yesterday we ended on day 3. So let's see. Okay, this first guy will be fairly easy to defeat as always. And then things get progressively more difficult from there. As you know, this is going to be a one-hit KO, as it has been every day since we started. Plus I am now using Jolteon, unless I've always been using Jolteon, but I do believe that I started with a Lantern. My memory fails me at the moment. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you feel obliged to correct me, and I would welcome it. Here we come with the sister, and she has 2 normal types. It's a bit more difficult to deal with, seeing as I have Jolteon up front, but it still ought to be quite okay. Like last time, I think Thunderbolt will be the thing that helps us out in this case. I wonder how many Thunderbolts it will take out these normal types. Okay, Teddiursa survives on 1 HP, and it does quite a lot of damage to us, which is quite disappointing. That means Lopunny is not going to be very nice to fight against. I think I should change to Fluffy for Lopunny, because he's the most effective. And I'm probably not going to have any time to heal up after this fight, which means that Jolteon is probably going to faint in the next battle. Brick does almost all of the HP of Lopunny, about 4/5 I think. Okay, let's switch out to someone else. Patu. Zekrom might be quite useful to use. He might have enough bulk to survive this. Not that Fluffy didn't have enough bulk, but I didn't want Fluffy to have too much damage dealt to it. It bloody outspeeds my Zekrom, which means I have to do another flippin' slash so that I can get it when it comes down like this. And luckily I don't get paralyzed by the bounce. Okay, so we defeated the sister again. As I predicted, it was a bit more difficult. Now comes the grandma, and she's going to be even more difficult. She actually has types that we are weak against, if I remember correctly. She starts off with a Bronzor. I think I should just go with a Shadow Ball instead of trying with all sorts of other tricks. But instead I'm just switching out completely, going for Stunfisk, probably going to do Earth Power. Okay, what did it do? Okay, I missed that. I don't know what attack it did. While we're at it, please consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like and sharing it with your friends. It helped me reach 20 subscribers by the end of this series. That would be greatly appreciated, and thank you. Golurk is next. So Muddy Water ought to be good enough. But I'm going with Earthquake or Earth Power in any case, which is probably a mistake on my part, assuming I actually survive the Earthquake. For some reason, ground type Pokemon are weak against ground types as well. I'm not going to survive this attack. I should have gone with Muddy Water from the start. Okay, that leaves me with Lantern, the only one left that can actually deal effective damage. But he has a tendency to faint immediately after an earthquake. Doesn't have any ability to survive an earthquake. But at least I outspeed. I didn't do it, but I should have given Lantern a focus sash. So I am very glad that Lantern at least survived that specific battle and got a 1-hit KO. Granted that we didn't start off with the full HP. Now we're up against Kangaskhan and we're going to go for a brick break. And I hope that we get a 1-hit KO here as well, because Kangaskhan can really mess us up. And we do not get a 1-hit KO, instead we get 2/3 damage. And he gets about half damage, approximately. Someone do the math on that. Okay, so we level up over here. And Fluffy is up to level 61. And now we're going to fight old Grandpa over here. And we still have quite a few Pokemon that are weakened. Not in the full or the best HP condition that they can be. This is kind of an endurance battle. And I'm predicting that we still have 2 more family members to fight. A mom and a dad probably. Now I'll take my opportunity to heal up a couple of guys, because Shuckle can't really do very much damage to us. He goes for a bug bite. But he has such weak attack that we are free to restore everybody we want as we want. Okay, Fluffy, you get healed up as well. And then I have to revive Stunfisk over there as well. Okay, I don't have revival items in this pocket. I'll have to go to the other pocket, the status restoration pocket. There's a max revive over there, but we'll use a regular old revive. For some reason I went through the whole pocket, checked out everything, looking for my revive, but I don't see it. But it's over there. Reviewing it afterwards, I can see exactly where it is. But in the middle of the situation, I couldn't actually see it. Okay, Hyper Potion, I suppose. It's less expensive than a Max Potion. And it does about the same amount of healing, considering the level I'm on. The Thunderbolt, let's see how much that does to Shuckle. It does about a quarter, maybe a fifth. But it's a lot more damage than he is doing to me. Ah, that did about half. So the other one was probably a quarter. Oh, come on, really? Well played, Shuckle. Bloody well played. It just turned my attack on myself, taking out my bloody Jolteon. I should have switched out and gotten a Pokemon that is much more effective against rock types. But I didn't, so my Jolteon fainted. And Crocodile is next, so I have to switch out to Stunfisk or Lantern. Okay, I'll do Electros because this bloody Crocodile is bloody fast. Which means I'll hardly ever be able to outspeed. Ah, he goes for foul play. How the hell is that doing that much damage? I specifically wait for the Dragon's Tail to switch it out. Now I can switch into... Okay, I'm going for healing first. But I can switch into my Fluffy and do a fighting type attack. What is Licky Licky gonna do? Power Whip. I should have expected a bloody Power Whip. That is one of the only other attacks that can do decent damage. That and Rock Slide. Although a grass type attack isn't all that effective against Electros. To be fair, none of my attacks are doing very much either. Okay, that did quite a bit of damage. His power-up missed. Nice. That takes care of Licky Licky. I think this was a mistake. He's probably going to switch back into Crocodile. Do I want to learn Hydro Pump? I think Surf is sufficient, and it allows me some mobility. Okay, I'm choosing to Fluffy, because Fluffy at least has some staying power, unlike Lantern. Brick Break. That did almost. I can't judge how much damage that did, but this Earthquake takes out my Fluffy in a single attack, and he gets a bloody Moxie boost. So I'm going for Lantern again, and if he does another Earthquake, he gets another bloody Moxie boost. But at least I outspeed. The only advantage is that Lantern now gets all of the experience instead of Fluffy. Electros also gets some experience. Politoed. Okay, the only way to fight Politoed is with a water type attack. Because, no, I'm wrong. I am definitely wrong. Electro types attacks will work because this is a Politoed, not a Palpitoad. Again, the thing with a similar named Pokemon. Bloody hell. This ought to take him out in a single attack. The operative word being auto, and it does. I'm quite happy about that. Zekrom grows to level 57. Okay, the mother comes next. I have a fainted Pokemon, and I have to... She looks to be of the veteran class, which I am notoriously struggling against. Quite a nice outfit she's wearing over there. And she sends out Weavile first. So this is a bad matchup for me because Weavile is notoriously fast, and it's an ice type, so if it has Icicle Spear or anything like that, I am done for. But let's see if a Fusion Bolt can do anything. It goes for a Night Slash, which is a priority move. So I don't know if it actually outsped me. And Weavile is a notorious glass cannon, so this Fusion Bolt takes him out in a single attack. Kingdra is next. Now Kingdra can only be defeated by Dragon type attacks, which means I have to keep Zekrom in. And Kingdra will probably also have Dragon type attacks, which is equally effective against me. Granted, I at least have a Electros that can help me out over there. Let's see how much damage this Dragon Claw does. It does quite a significant amount of damage. Takes it out in a single attack. That was very nice. Excadrill. Okay, I can use almost any Pokemon for Excadrill because it's a ground and steel type. So not really any type. I can use, I'm going for Stunfisk because of the steel typing. But I could use Lantern, I could use Stunfisk, and I can also use Fluffy. And they will all have effective attacks. But Excadrill is probably going to outspeed. It goes for a Dragon Dance, so I could have used Lantern as well. But if I outsped and did an Earthquake, Lantern was going to faint in no time. Now let's see if it goes for a Drill Run. It outsped, I'm going for a Drill Run, and it takes me out. Bloody hell. Come on. Do I want to try Lantern? It It's probably going to, I hope it goes for another status attack so I can outspeed anyway. This ought to take out Excadrill. At least Lantern is leveling up, it's now at level 58. He's going to send out Vespiquen next. Damn, almost half of my team is, no, not almost, exactly half of my team has fainted. Electros should be able to do fairly well against Vespiquen. This Vespiquen has pressure, which is not a good thing for me. But Wild Charge ought to take it out because Vespiquen is a bug and flying type. But it still bloody survives, and it uses attack order, one of its proprietary moves. Luckily I survive on 14 HP. Crunch shouldn't do all that much, but Vespiquen doesn't have very much to lose, since bug types are strong against dark types. But it does take it out. Beatmore is next. That is a fire type. My only ground type is now no more, and Lantern is all that I have left to fight against this fire type. But this fire type doesn't have that much attack power, so I should be able to survive if it outspeeds. But it is also notoriously slower than most Pokemon, if I remember correctly. Once again, feel free to correct me in the comment section below. But I outspeed and I take it out in a single attack, which is awesome for me. Okay, so I've defeated the whole family except the father, so I'll come back the next day for the father. And as I walk back to the Pokemon Center to heal up and rest for the night, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Thank you and goodbye.